First off, guys, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you guys maybe feel like in a way this is a bit of a gut check? Just, you had kind of cruised through the first 4 games and they kind of just stormed back to make it really competitive. Does it feel like a bit of a wake-up call in a sense?
I would say yeah. Definitely some stuff we got to work on. Go back to the drawing board. They're a good team. They're a team that's used to winning, like Coach said. So yeah, it was definitely a gut check. Some stuff we got to go back to practice tomorrow and figure out, learn how to play better in the zone, better defense, stop giving up as many threes as we did.
At some point, though, does it just become almost you have to shrug your shoulders when a guy's hitting some of the threes that he was hitting?
Absolutely not. No, you got to put a hand up. We wasn't contesting a lot of his threes. He had a lot of open threes, so yeah. I feel like we had a high hand. It would have been a different story.
Yeah, we let him get going.
Yeah.
Offensively, you guys are the top 2 leading scorers. They show you something in their defense or just having good days shooting the ball?
I mean, I feel like we both confident players. We know we can get to our spots, and we confident that we going to make our shots because we put the work in. So, I feel like it just showed tonight. But we have a deep team, and we got so many other players that can do it as well, like Ty, Bamba, Mo, everybody, So tonight it was us 2, and we got to our spots and we hit our shots. So.
Mike, for you in particular, it's your highest total since coming to Washington State. Saw a couple threes go down, did a good job at the line. Just kind of feel like, I don't want to say a breakout because obviously you're such a proven player, but in the sense of being a breakout at Washington State, if you kind of get what I'm saying with that.
Oh, yeah, I get it. It's definitely it's a new level, a bigger level for me, coming from mid-major, new type of team. This is the most talented team I played on, so it kind of take pressure off me. I'm normally the one that kind of had to do a lot of the offensive things and, carry a team and stuff. And now I'm playing with players like Noah and, who can go out there and score at any time they want, and I feel like as far as me personally, I'm going to do what I do to just help contribute to the team to get to where we need to get to, and that's the March Madness. That's what we're trying to do. So that's really all I'm focused on right now.
Indeed.
And then, Noah, we know you're you're a confident shooter as is. But does it almost give you an extra boost when you see those first few go down, see a couple threes go in, break a guy's ankles on a step back, and so on?
I don't know. I wouldn't say it made me feel any different. I know I can make a shot. I mean, I work on it every day. It's just a matter of time for it to go in. Yeah. I just was in a little slump. Curry be in slumps. Everybody just got to keep shooting if you're a shooter.
Definitely.
It's a sick shirt.
Yes.
For either of you guys, you kind of talked about gut check a little bit, but early in a season like this, how important do you feel like it is to have a game like that where you're kind of forced to close one out, just kind of for the the mentality of the team?
It's very important because Pac-12 play is not no easy basketball. There's going to be every game, night in and night out, it's going to be a close one. Teams ain't going to give us no slack. They're going to try to give us their best every night. So it was definitely a good experience to have that early in the season. So late in the season when March Madness comes around, Pac-12 tournament comes around, we know how to play when adversity hits and when we gotta get buckets. When it gets down to the last 2 minutes, last mini game, we know what to do. So yeah, it was definitely a good experience for us to have that game.
And what about that start there? I think you guys opened a 20-point lead after 12, 13 minutes, something like that. How were you guys kind of moving? What kind of got you moving? What kind of sparked you?
Defense. I think it was defense. We got hella stops. We were just getting stops after stops in the first half, and that's kind of what we stopped doing that in the second half. We kind of let up, and they started coming back, hitting threes. Road teams need threes, and we was allowing them to get to their spots and make their jump shots. But I think defense was definitely the start to that in the beginning of the game.
Mike, anything you'd like to add on that?
What was the question again? My bad.
Just kind of when you guys opened a 20-point lead after about 12 minutes, what do you think kind of?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I feel like this team, we get out to really good starts. This was our 5th game, and I believe this is probably like at least out of the 5 games, we probably had at least 4 games where we got out to really good starts like that. So I feel like our next step is just, continuing that and keeping our foot on the opponent's neck as far as, keep going and keep pushing the league even up further, And I feel like we know it's room for growth right there, and it's not going to happen overnight. So it's just something that's going to continually to work on, and, we'll get there soon. So.
Sir.
And kind of going off that, we said kind of Winthrop coming back a little bit more. How much do you credit, them for, keeping it going, and how much do you kind of put that on you guys for maybe letting up a little bit?
They're a good team. I mean, we know that they're an NCAA team. You know, they've been to the tournament. You know, they're experienced. You know, they were a together group. So we'll give them some of the credit. You know, we'll give them credit tonight for what they did. But we also know we're not at our best right now. And, you know, come later down the season, we know we'll be a different team, you know, so it'll probably be a different outcome. But give them all the credit tonight. They played outstanding. And, you know, we got to just do better.